Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Exit Realty Bitterroot Valley. I am here today to talk about reverse mortgage. This is something that I didn't know much about, and so I wanted to educate myself, and I want to share that information with you in case you know somebody that is older that owns 50% of their home and needs some supplemental income. So something to keep in mind. So a reverse mortgage is only given to people that own 50% of their house or more. They get to keep the title of their home. They have to be 62 and older. The home is used as collateral, and the proceeds from the sale of the home actually go to repay this loan that you take out against the equity of your home. So say you have $300,000 in equity in your home, you can take out a loan for that much. There are no payments because it is already an asset for an asset, if that makes sense. And so that's the great thing about this is that you don't have to make payments every month. You get payments from the bank every month because it is the money that you own in your home is being liquidated and given in cash to you. So that's pretty much what's happening. There is 6 different kind of payment terms that you can accept the cash in. So you can either get it as a lump sum. The second way is an annuity, and that is equal monthly payments until you die or until you decide not to do this anymore. The third one is term payments. So you would sign up, I want $1,200 a month for 10 years. That is term payments. And then at the end of that 10 years, payments stop. The fourth kind is a line of credit. That is when you have a loan for this amount and you just take out money as you need it. It's not payments every month that are reoccurring in equal amounts, nothing like that. It's just, hey, this month I need $1,000 or next month I need $2,000. So you just take out money as you need it. The fifth and sixth way are actually a combination of previous ones. You can do an annuity and a line of credit, so monthly payments plus that line of credit, extra money. Or you can do the term, which is kind of the same thing as an annuity, but it has a specific set of years that it stops at, plus that line of credit. So if you have questions about that, I'm happy to explain that in more detail. Let's see. For a home equity loan, which is similar to this, you would need income every month and you need good credit to get that. So the great thing about a reverse mortgage is you do not need good credit and you do not need to have monthly income in order to take care of that. You have to keep up with your interest, the mortgage if you're still paying the mortgage, and the taxes. So those are things that you need to be aware of. You need to keep up on those. Let's see. So some pros and cons to this reverse mortgage. The pros are obviously you get money without having to make payments back because it is your asset being liquidated is ultimately what it is. And you get to keep living in the home. So that's really cool. That's really nice. Some of the cons about this is that if you outlive the money, it's bad. It makes it really stressful and hard for people that actually live longer than what they receive, because then they have zero asset equity, and now they have to like make payments and stuff. So, and they're much older, obviously. Another con to this is that if you have a roommate at the time of death of the person who has taken out this reverse mortgage, the roommate then has to move out or they have to buy back the equity so they can continue to live there. So yeah, so you're losing the equity of the home unless you pay it back. Let's see, some rules and laws that you need to be aware of is the house has to be older than June 15th, 1976. So keep that in mind because I know there are some 1890 homes out there that are just beautiful and old, but the bank won't loan on them. You can't do this if you live in a co-op, because a co-op is not ownership of a house, it is an ownership of shares for a company, for a corporation. So that is something that you need to be aware of. You can't do this if you are in a co-op. You have to own at least 50% of the home, like I said before. Um, the borrowers have to pay the origination fees, insurance premiums, mortgage insurance payments, loan service fees, and interest. So there are payments that you need to make and the fees that you have to pay when you take out this kind of loan. Lenders can't go, the cool thing about this is that the lenders cannot go after the borrowers or their heirs if the property is in a negative balance, underwater, at the time the house is sold. So, say the reverse mortgage borrower dies and the house actually isn't worth what the bank has given you. They can't go after you for that difference. But they do conversely have a fail-safe system that they put into place. So that's something we're going to talk about and you need to be aware of. You're going to have to pay insurance premiums. So for the state of Montana, they charge 2%. So for a $300,000 house, that would be $6,000. That's the insurance premium. And that's how they safeguard against that like underwater negative balance difference. Plus, they also charge an annual premium of 0.5%. So it's not that much, but it obviously still is money. HUD, if you have a HUD loan, you are required to get counseling about the reverse mortgage. It's $125. It takes 90 minutes. It could affect your eligibility for Medicaid, though, because then you are receiving money as a supplement and then you would be over income for Medicaid. So also keep that in mind. And then lastly, scams. Scams are everywhere, as we all know. We all get the insurance phone call or the your truck warranty one. It's ridiculous. But so when you take out a reverse mortgage, you are required to take care of the house and make sure it doesn't lose value. That means you have to keep up on the maintenance. Some contractors, some scam contractors, will use this as leverage. So they'll say, I know that you should take out a reverse mortgage and I will be your contractor and make sure that your home value stays good. They'll accept the money for maintenance that they never plan on doing. So keep an eye out for that. If a contractor is trying to convince you to do a reverse mortgage, just make sure that all the boxes are checked on that. Yeah, if you have any questions, I'm happy to explain this in further detail. You can get a hold of me on any of my social media platforms. I'm always available via phone, via email. Just reach out. All right. Thanks, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.